Hello, my name is James and welcome to Mirror Domains. Today I'm going to be talking about the movie Don't Breathe that I finally got out to see. It's been a couple of weeks, I know I'm behind, but I finally got out to see it. Earlier this year I made a reaction video to the trailer for it in which I said it's a fairly basic premise, but it looks kind of intriguing. So let me give you the quick synopsis. Basically, it's three criminals, yes they are criminals, see this blind guy and they decide to rob his house in the hopes to get a big score. Unfortunately, they find out that the blind guy is actually a bigger criminal than they are, and they get trapped inside his house, and it's basically them trying to get out of the house. That's the gist of the movie. And what made it intriguing was that he was blind, so I was wondering, well, how are they going to make that menacing? And Stephen Lang, the guy who plays the blind guy, the guy from Avatar, did a pretty good job in portraying a menacing blind man. But other than that, this movie had a lot of hype built up to it. Basically, people were telling me that, this is one of the better horror movies of the year. So it had some high expectations. So when I went into it, I was really wanting to be blown away with it. And I guess I'm going to work through my score sheet to explain to you my score. As you know, acting, directing, and story are out of a possible 2 points that will contribute to the larger score out of 10. And if you want to know how these categories work, just look up in the cards and you'll find a playlist that will describe each one of these and how they work. Okay, the acting. Well, I'm sorry, it was serviceable. Okay, I get it. Stephen Lang, yes, he was menacing as the guy in, the blind man. Okay, I can see that. I will give acting a 1.5 for the one good performance. Moving on to directing, the tone was good, the pacing was good, it was like that. It seemed like the director had a good hold on the technical aspects, so I award points for that, but it did have some issues with the story. I can't give it a full 2 points for directing. 1.5 for the directing. Story, as simplistic as I said it is, it's that. It's simple. Now there is one gross out moment that everybody's going to be talking about, that everybody is talking about. And I can see that, yes, people will try to say that because of that one scene, then it makes the whole movie. Like they'll pitch that to you, that this movie has things that you won't expect. So if you project that kind of expectations and you're looking for something to be blow you away, it's not really that blowing away fantastic. It's gross. It's a gross thing, but it's not horrific. I didn't find it horrifying. It's just gross. So for that, I gave the story serviceable points. I couldn't say, yeah, you gotta go see it because of this one scene. No. No. 1 for the story. Cinematography and score are out of a possible 1 point each. I found that the cinematography, I could knock it for this because it is a dark film, darkly lit. You kind of have to almost watch it with the lights off to see what's going on. So, at times, because they try to say, well, the blind guy cuts out the power so that the other people can't see, and it's just kind of like, No, cinematography, serviceable, 0.5. Score, serviceable, 0.5. The watchability factor, well, I would tell you to at least watch this once if you find the premise intriguing. And it does have that one gross out scene that sort of merits a look. So at least once. I don't have any desire to see this thing again. I mean, I'm sorry, and I definitely don't want to own it. So a 1 for the watchability factor. Adding all that up, that is a 6 out of 10 for Don't Breathe. That is a good score for a mediocre movie. And I'm sorry that I'm calling it mediocre. I'm not going to say that it blew me away. I'm not going to lie to you and say, it's one of the best horror movies ever made. No, I'm not going to do that. 6 out of 10 is a good score. It's a score that says, check it out when you have time. It's not a 9 out of 10. It's not a 10 out of 10. Not even close. Alright, so that's my review for Don't Breathe. If you've liked what you've seen, please hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. It's just right in the middle. Alright, moving on. Hush.